Let's review the passage of Ragasa. Super Typhoon Ragasa took a westerly track across Luzon Strait on the 22nd of September. As the center did not make landfall over Luzon and Taiwan, Ragasa maintained an intact structure with extensive circulation and a well-defined eye. Preliminary analysis showed maximum sustained wind near its center is approximately 230 km per hour, making it the strongest tropical cyclone over the western North Pacific and the South China Sea so far this year. It is also the second strongest tropical cyclone over the South China Sea since the observatory record began in 1950, tied with Super Typhoon Saola in 2023 and Super Typhoon Yagi in 2024. As Ragasa edged closer to the Pure River estuary, posing a serious threat to Hong Kong, the observatory issued the second hurricane signal number 10 in the year, tying the record of issuing the number 10 signal twice in the same year in 1964. During the passage of Ragasa, storm to hurricane force wind affected many places in Hong Kong. The overall wind strength in Hong Kong was similar to that of Hector in 2017, Saola in 2023, and Whipper this year, but relatively weaker than that of the Mangkhut in 2018. Besides, there were frequent heavy squally showers in Hong Kong today. Between midnight and 4 p.m. today, more than 150 millimeters of rainfall were recorded over the territory, and more than 200 millimeters of rainfall were recorded over Kowloon and parts of the new territories. Ragasa also brought significant storm surge to Hong Kong, as it was astronomical high tide when Ragasa came closest to Hong Kong. Water levels in many areas were significantly higher than normal tide level. The water level recorded at Victoria Harbour was once about 3.4 meters above chart datum, close to the water level than that of Hector in 2017. The strong wind of Ragasa also triggered overtopping waves, causing flooding in many coastal areas. Fortunately, Ragasa took a slightly westerly track as it passed south of Hong Kong, and the strongest wind over the island did not affect Hong Kong, avoiding a worst-case scenario, which would have caused more severe damage. There were a number of injury and property damages in Hong Kong during the passage of Ragasa. We urge the public to stay away from shoreline and not to engage in water activities when tropical cyclone warning was in force. Looking for the latest weather, the gale or storm signal number 8 is still in force. Ragasa is departing from Hong Kong gradually. Local winds are weakening progressively, but gale force wind, southeasterly winds are still affecting parts of the territory. Winds occasionally reach storm force offshore and on high ground. The number 8 gale or storm signal is expected to remain in force until 8 p.m. tonight. Depending on the extent of weakening of local winds, the observatory will consider issuing the strong wind signal number 3. Locally, there will be occasional squally shower and thunderstorm today and tomorrow. Shower will be heavy at first. And there is a severe rainstorm in Sai Kung District and North District of the new territories. Rain is also particularly heavy in Tai Po District, and it may cause serious flooding. Members of the public should stay on high alert and take necessary precautions to reduce their exposure to risks posed by heavy rain and flooding. For the weather forecast, gale force east to southeasterly winds up to storm force offshore and on high ground at first. Winds will weaken gradually. Seas will be high with swell. Members of the public are advised to remain on the alert and to stay away from the shoreline and not to engage in water sports. Cloudy with occasional squally shower and thunderstorm, shower will be heavy at first. For the outlook, the weather will improve with shower easing off in the following couple of days, and sunny intervals and a few showers early next week.